All right. You need a pencil and a piece of paper and an eraser. Okay? And then I'll be able to pause this in just a second. You're going to draw a line that swirls across the page several times and comes up and joins. Okay, that's step one. I'm going to pause that. Okay, next step is to make this into a flat ribbon. So it doesn't matter where I start, but I'm going to be about half an inch out from this line. And I'm going to stay with that line and follow its whole path through here. And I am doing this upside down and backwards, so I'm probably going to have my line making strange sizes. Okay, but actually making your line get thicker and thinner. Remember when we did line, we talked about that's one way to make it interesting. So I'm going to follow, back and join. That is step two. So I'm going to pause again and let everybody get to there. Okay, so it should look like this at the end of step two. If you have places where the ribbon is going parallel and laying on top of each other for a long time, you want to kind of pull a loop up rather than have it run under. And you want, okay, I'm hitting the mouse, that's what's doing it. Okay, so step three is erasing each of these crosses. This is step three. You're going to erase every single cross, and they should be roughly squarish. If they're not quite squarish, you may need to move your line a little. And you're going to want a really good eraser for this assignment. That's freaking me out. Okay, so every single one erased. Every square. And then get rid of your eraser gunks. So that is what it should look like at the end of step three. And I'll give you a little time to do that. And then we will make it weave and be a knot. We're going to resume our video. So we're going to make it weave, which weaving is over and under following the path. So I'm going to, this time that I do it, I'm going to put arrows so I don't lose my direction. So I'm going to put an arrow here to start. So this ribbon is going over that ribbon. And then I'm going to put another arrow. When it gets to this ribbon, it needs to go under. Then it gets to this ribbon. I'm darkening that back in. It goes over that one. Then it comes under this one. That's where, see where I'm following the path. I'm just using the arrows to keep me from getting lost. So I was under here, so I go over here. Then I go under here. Then I keep going. Do my arrows. Do my arrows. Do my arrows. Okay, here I was under. Here I was over. Here I was over. Here I go under. And I've got to keep following the same path. Under. Over. Under. Over. Under. Now, this is a loop-de-loop, but I've got to follow it all the way around. So I went under, and as I come around, here it's going over. So I just tell myself, okay, that was over. Then this one needs to be under, over, under. This one needs to be over. then coming around the corner, under, then it's over, under, they're already drawn, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay, so when I check that you are doing this right, that's what I do. I pick a spot and I follow your ribbon and see if you're following the pattern. So it's going over, under, and I follow that pattern all the way along. Michael, you don't have to join because you've got it up on the big board. Okay, or does it help you see? Yeah. If it helps you see, that's fine. Okay, so that's step 4. And then at this point, you clean it up. You can color it. You can shade it a little bit. You can do various other things that we'll talk about next week on what you can do to make this very pretty. So I am going to now, that is the basic way you do it. I'm going to pause, stop my screencastify there. So you need to practice those 4 steps until you can make a really nice flowy knot.